Welcome on back, guys. This is a Screenshot Podcast. We've been drinking. I hope you guys have been too. Let's get right into it.
We put a little spin on this whole operation. We've got a wheel set up here with 8 different slots on it. We've made some rules for a little drinking game. Each item has to do with the whole review recording process. We're going to spin it twice and go from there. We've got a couple fun ones on here. Hopefully we'll be dead by the end of this, so we won't have to worry about it later. Spinning now.
I think Aiden might already be there.
It's likely. Okay. First option, we got drink anytime there's a 50-50 split on any opinion.
All right.
That'll be good. Now let's do one more time here. I didn't even think about this. If we get a duplicate, does that mean like you drink 5 times or you spit
Drink
it?
twice.
I just think you respin, yeah.
Nick rates okay. So we
All
can
right,
drink
I
if
wonder
Nick
what I'm
rates
gonna rate the
under
movie.
70. I wonder. Got a couple 69s incoming. I have an expectation of. Who wants to go first?
I think since Reid
Since I
suggested the
picked
movie,
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, I did pick the movie.
First off, explain your choice,
Ocean's 11. Do you
and
want me to
also
talk about
say
why I
what
picked
movie
it?
it is, because I don't think it ever got said.
I
before now.
just said it.
Shut up.
yeah,
just-
good
yeah.
idea. Explain
Ocean's
why.
11, by the way. I picked it because heist movies are fun. I think the cliche movie fest is just fun to talk about. And I feel like it was one of the first ones to start setting up a bunch of those cliches too. So it's kind of cool to see where they all started. But most of all, I just think it's fun.
I think
and
now
wanted
we
you
just
guys
need to watch
see it.
Now You See Me.
Well, that movie is really good too.
I've only seen clips. It looks stupid as hell.
You should,
That is a good
movie.
We
Both
might,
of
might
them
need to
are
put that
good.
one
I
in the
feel like they're
rotation.
good.
Those are really good.
Yeah, for sure.
You would like them. That was another reason I picked this movie because Nick has never seen it and I thought he would like it. And
I did like
usually
it.
he doesn't like the movies, so I thought maybe we'd give him a good one. Until he gives it a 69 in like 5 minutes and I have to go to his house and kill him. Anywho,
Hold on.
my favorite actor in this movie, I feel like I have a feeling we're all either going to have the same one or, I don't know, Nick's going
other
to have
one.
some crazy one, probably.
Oh, you should already know
Yeah.
who mine is.
Yeah, I do. I have a feeling I do.
And I will be drinking for it.
We took a drink every time Don Cheadle was on screen.
I'm like, boom, you looking for this?
So that should tell you what to expect from Nick's choices when we get there. But
So
my
what
favorite,
again are the rules for drinking? I'm sorry, I missed it.
yeah,
God bless
So
America,
whenever
Brian.
Nick
This guy.
rates it under 70, and
Uh-huh.
then something else.
50-50 split. If there's a 50-50
50-50
split, or Nick rates it under.
I think we need to take big sips though, because
Yeah,
these
we
aren't
do.
going to be like a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and here's
for
the thing.
sure.
I think that if Aiden didn't interrupt you, we would have been able to hear you say exactly what it was and him get only half of it right.
So what you're saying is this a 50-50 split?
50-50 split. Cheers.
Uh-huh.
Cheers. Cheers.
Okay, cheers. Cheers.
I'm gonna go check
Dude.
on the pizza.
Okay.
Ow.
While he's checking on the pizza, I guess I'll get into.
It's somehow more sour.
Why don't you tell everyone what you're drinking, Nick?
Oh yeah, we should all go around talk about our drinks. So my first drink
It's
I
already
learned
halfway
from
gone. Nobody told me.
was 20% triple sec, and then like 40% lime juice,
Yeah.
and
so
then
what
the
he's
ice
saying is he
probably
wanted to kill
another like
himself.
20, and then like 10% water. And then I learned, so this one is 50% triple sec, another like 10% ice, then like 30% water, 20% lime juice, and it's somehow more sour.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the?
I'm in pain.
Your lips are just attuned to it now.
What are y'all drinking? I don't think we ever even went around and asked.
No, we didn't.
I'm drinking some Diet Coke and whiskey.
What kind of whiskey?
Why Diet Coke? Because it Old Forester actually. It's my favorite cheap whiskey.
Old Forester. Nice. I've
Yep.
got a Crown, specifically the Apple Crown.
Oh, Abercromb's
with,
delicious.
Ginger ale in it and a little bit of cider.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's not bad.
And what you have?
No one
I'm
told
noticing
me
a
the pizza was
distinct
done. I'm a
lack of
little
lime
upset.
juice.
Hey, I got a apple. That's close enough, right?
That's close. Yeah, they are both
I'm,
green. If it's a
I'm
green apple.
drinking Old Forester and root beer.
Good enough, I suppose.
Like a child.
How much of that bottle of Old Forester have you guys went through?
Almost
than half?
all of it. Yeah.
Oh my god! You
So what I'm hearing is we need to get.
did
to
you
the-
buy more
the
alcohol,
next
or is that
apple.
all you bought?
That's all we bought. I have Woodford in the fridge if I need to start drinking slowly.
So for reference, during the actual movie, we drank every time a character had a drink, and every time there was a heist movie cliche. I tallied everything up.
And
it ended up being
every time that Don Cheadle was on screen.
Yes, every time
And
Don
every
Cheadle
time-
was on screen.
An award-winning actor was on screen.
And
anytime we just
Elvis
decided
played
to
for
drink.
some reason. I think we
And
did.
anytime
We got lost
Elvis
in the
Presley
sauce
played.
of it towards the end. I think
I drank for
Yeah.
water at one point.
he did do that. Yeah, you know the big
Yes, he
fountain
did.
scene where the water shoots up. Yeah, we drank for water. I think it ended up being
All right, guys. Let's...
20 total in terms of the actual rules. I tallied up.
Yeah, agreed.
Anywho,
Wait, 20
I think we should
drinks or
dive right
20
in.
rules?
20 drinks.
I'll drink to 20.
20 drinks. Yeah,
We
drink
need to
20,
hurry
I'll
for
drink
sure.
to 20. Drink to 20.
All right, let's dive right in.
Reid
Yes.
first.
So back
Please.
to it. Favorite character, actor, performance, what have you. It's got to be Brad Pitt in this movie. It just has to be. There's no discussion here. There's no discussion. Brad Pitt. He's Brad
He
Pitt.
would be number 3.
What more is it? Yeah, okay, we were wrong. George Clooney is the only other one that I could make a discussion for, but I feel like that's unfair because it's his movie. Like he is Ocean. It's Ocean's 11. It's 11 dudes. They're his 11 dudes. Like, come on, you can't pick him. But somebody has picked him. I can feel it. Brad Pitt. That's it. No other choices. The way that he delivers his dialogue in this movie is just peak. The way that he acts in this movie is peak. His character is peak. His fashion peak. There's no other choice. Matt Damon though, I mean, I don't know. He could contend. He's really good too. He seems to be really young in this movie though. I don't
He
know
was.
how
He was.
early on it was.
He was a
for
little
him.
bit older
Wahlberg
than.
did look a lot younger.
He was older. He was older than when he was in
Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting, but younger than obviously The Martian, which came out.
So is that the
earlier.
scale? Is that the scale of his age? Just Good Will Hunting to the
I
Martian?
would say he's probably younger than he was in The Departed.
I do like his character a
He-
lot.
He was definitely younger than he is in 2025's Flight Risk.
That's also not him.
True. True.
Also, Mark Wahlberg.
That's still Mark Wahlberg. Yeah.
He kept making that distinction through the entire movie.
Yes. Well, he is the better version of Mark Wahlberg.
I would agree
They
on
look
that.
the same to me.
They don't look the same. I don't know.
They
how.
look similar.
I don't
They
know
look
how you-
similar.
He is Mark Wahlberg if he was a A+ actor.
True.
He's Mark Wahlberg if Mark.
No.
if
Mark
Wahlberg was
as
him from
if
Wish.
He was an A+ actor.
I don't know.
What?
I don't
No,
know
wait.
about that.
Are you saying
one.
Matt Damon's a better actor than Mark Wahlberg?
No, I'm saying Mark Wahlberg. Not Damon.
That's wild. Mark Wahlberg is nowhere near as good an actor.
That's outlandish.
However, Mark Wahlberg is also a phenomenal actor. He's great.
Back
Reid,
to
please,
it. Yes,
continue.
yes. Favorite scene? It's got to be the ending. I don't know. There's just something about when that Claire de Lune kicks in, and they're all standing by the fountain. They start leaving one by one, satisfied. You know, they pulled it off, victorious. I know it's a nod to the original movie too, which is kind of nice. I mean, I don't have any nostalgia for the original movie because I'm not 100 years old, but you know, it's kind of cool to see that.
Did you
I
ever
just
see the
like
original
vibe.
one?
I haven't actually. I want to. I feel like if
That should be your next suggestion.
I feel like you could appreciate it a lot more if you had seen the first one, but just overall, even without seeing it, it's still nice. Like, you know, it's wrapping it up. It does kind of feel a bit anticlimactic, but at the same time, I kind of like it because it's kind of nice. It's a nice little. They have their final moment
little
after everything.
Right off
and
into
then
the
they-
sunset kind
Yeah,
of deal.
exactly. And I like
Yeah,
endings
yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Okay.
My favorite
But like
shot.
also leaving open more movies, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
I think it's a
of
nice-
course.
nice
one more
balance.
job. One more job. There's always one more job.
There's always
There's
one more
always
job.
one more
And
job.
it's not even the actual ending. Like then there's the whole part where he gets out of jail, and there's that little ride off where they actually ride off into the sunset, which, you know, they leave it open because they have the little car with the thugs behind them. But anyway, my favorite shot is the one where George Clooney and Matt Damon are standing in the crowd, and right before the other casino blows up, all of the people in the crowd turn around to watch the explosion, but George Clooney and Matt Damon are still staring forward. I just think it looks really cool.
Okay.
I really
Solid.
like the cinematography in this movie.
Respect.
It's so nice. Like the transitions between the scenes are so clean. Like that elevator one in the beginning, so
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah.
The color grading too. I love the colors in this movie. Like all the reds and the blues. It's so vibrant. As it comes to complaints, the pacing can be a little rough on the edges sometimes, but I feel like for a heist movie it works because it's so, you know, everything is like tense, and then there's the rushed, fast-paced moments, and then there's the lull and the drags, but the pacing can be a little crazy. That's
If
really
you break this down like
all
a
I can
basketball
say,
game,
though.
though, it's very accurate.
It is, yeah.
It's
I mean,
fast and it's slow and then fast and slow because you got to take
Right.
it as you go.
and that kind of like plays into it being the
Right,
the
it's a
whole
roller
ice
coaster,
shtick.
which makes a great movie.
Yeah, honestly, that's the only complaint that I really have. It's just a fun movie all around. The only other thing I guess I could say is that some of the like the character exposition is just a little rushed. But when you're trying to introduce 11 people that are all interconnected and already know each other, I mean, it's gonna be that way. There was no way they could have
Equally
done
important people.
Plus, I
Yeah,
mean, I think
exactly.
every heist movie is like that.
it. Yeah, the whole like building the team collage is always like that, and
Yeah.
I feel like for what it is, it works. Those are the
Yeah.
only things that I could honestly think of.
Which we
complaint-wise.
drank for, so we can respect
Yeah,
it.
true. For
Yeah.
rating, I feel like this movie is a 85 for me. 85.
Solid.
Maybe a 90. I feel like as a trilogy, it's like higher rated, but just for the intro, like the first movie, 85. And that
Just
rounds
off
it
of
out.
just so I can remember where
Interesting,
I am with
interesting.
numbers. What did I give Meet the Feebles? Does anyone know?
You gave it
88?
No, he gave it an 80. He gave it an 84 because I gave it an 84.
84.
Right,
I
me and
thought
Brian
it was
gave
in
it the same
70s.
score.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez, that shows you
Alright.
how much I repressed
Insane, but okay.
that one. Yeah, outlandish. Well, who wants to go next?
I'll go next. So, I think this movie is phenomenal. It's very, like you said, a good intro into all the mobster mob movies from 2001 to 2015, right? You know, you're gonna have the ones before that like Heat. You're gonna have the ones before that like
Heat is so good.
Scarface and stuff like that. It's good, but it's different than the originals. I think my favorite actor and performance, honestly, is Matt Damon. I think he did a fantastic job being that quirky new younger guy in on the scene, compared to Brad Pitt's and George Clooney's experience. He's a younger guy who's trying to figure it out. I think he did great with that. My favorite scene is the scene actually when they blow up the safe. They tell him he's going to happen, and then it's already happened. They're telling it to him after it's already happened, and he's way behind. I think that's a great homage to. If you ever seen the movie Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid, it's a great homage. They tell him what's going to happen, and then it happens. But this time, they tell him what's going to happen, but it's already happened. My favorite shot is when they're
Respect.
all looking out. Say what?
Just respect. That's it. Respect.
Oh, heard.
Respectful.
Um,
I agree.
My favorite shot is when they're all looking at the fountains going up. I think the silhouette of them looking out at it is just cinematic in general. It's
Yeah,
just
that one is
a
really
perfect
good.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, it wraps up the whole team. It shows everybody. It just gives them all a chance to be what they are in
You
the
think
moment.
that scene would have been better if George Clooney walked off the side of the screen, pointed at them, and said, "There they are, Ocean's 11."
United States.
No, I feel like anything like that would have made me really angry.
It's me, Ocean. These are my 11.
He walks forward. They're right behind me, aren't they?
He walks on screen. My name is Danny Ocean. These are my 11. We have to defeat Thanos.
No, that would make me pretty angry. I think. Complaints. I only
He
have
goes
one.
Don Cheadle up top.
War Machine?
I'm like, boom. You looking for this?
You take the middle.
The only complaint I have, I feel, is that when they were talking to the leader, and I wouldn't even consider Danny Ocean as a leader. I would consider the guy they were talking to, the older Jewish man. They honestly really didn't introduce this character until after they said, "This is what we're gonna do, and this is why." And he's like, "Well, that's the guy who also fucked me over."
Yeah, I
I
kind of
feel
thought
like
the
they
same
should have
thing.
brought his character in a little earlier and then explained that first. That way you would understand why they would go to him instead of,
Right.
oh shit, that's why they went to him. That being said, I don't have any other complaints. I think the movie itself is phenomenal. My overall rating actually is a 93, which is 3 down from the first Lord of the Rings and 9 up from Meet the Feebles.
Damn.
Only 9 away from Meet the Feebles. You think Meet the Feebles is 9 points less than this movie?
I think Meet the Feebles, for what it was, is a phenomenal movie.
Okay. I have a feeling there's a 50-50 split right here.
That's true. Yeah, 50-50 split because I 100% agree with Brian.
You know what that means.
I'll drink to that.
I guess I don't have
If
a
anything,
choice.
I think he's disrespecting the legacy.
There's no disrespect to the legacy. The entire movie series is better. I'm just saying that Meet the Feebles is a good movie. Hate on
You're
it
right,
as much
Meet
as
the
you want,
Feebles-
Aiden.
You're right. Meet the Feebles is a better franchise than the Oceans franchise. You know what? I wasn't going to agree with you originally. I agree with you. You're right.
Okay.
I never said that.
Moving
I
forward.
never said that.
Moving forward. Who wants to go next?
Aiden, go. Come on,
Aiden,
quiet
please.
boy.
I think he might be eating pizza. I have a
His
sinking
his mic is
suspicion.
definitely muted. I hear him talking, but I can't hear him.
How about this?
Aiden
Nick,
dead
you go now.
hell.
Brian, you go turn his button on.
He's like, no, I hear something, but he's not saying a word.
No, I want to wait. I want to see what's going on here.
I can't hear him.
Come on, Aiden.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
buddy.
Hey, fellas.
Aiden, I was calling you.
I dropped my. I wasn't answering. I told you I wasn't gonna answer, but you didn't hear me because it was messed up. Anyways, fellas, listen. Nick should go next. Somebody has an opportunity to oppose him, because you know he's gonna rate the movie the lowest.
Well, I know
It can go.
that's why I'm gonna go last.
I have a feeling
you
he's
should
gonna
go-
give it like a 50.
I think Nick should go
Yeah.
last. I think Aiden should go now.
I don't think so.
50-50 split.
It is split. I'll drink to that.
Cheers.
Nick, don't you want to go next? I think it's been a tradition that Aiden goes last, anyways.
I know, and
So,
that's why I'm trying to break it.
That's messed up. Alright, whatever. Okay, so my favorite character I wanted to say was George Clooney just because he's a great actor and he goes through a lot of ups and downs and he's obviously the main character, but also it just like goes Matt Damon Brad Pitt outshines him obviously because he's Brad Pitt. So Brad Pitt is probably my favorite character. But I just love the way George Clooney acts in this movie. He's obviously the leader, and he obviously makes all the moves, and he has the emotional roller coaster with his wife Tess and his ex-wife, whatever. You know what I mean?
Guys,
But so
we
I
can
said
never
George Clooney.
never do the movie and then record again. Listen to Aiden right now.
I'm fine. Leave me alone. All
I
right.
tried to tell you. I
My-
warned you.
My
Wait,
favorite
Reid,
scene-
are you saying you think he's fine? Cheers, 50-50 split.
No, I'm
Yep,
with you.
I agree
I'm
with
agreeing
that.
with you,
Drinking.
Nick. I'm agreeing with you, Nick.
No, I agree with Aiden. He's
I'm
clean.
Oh,
fine. I'm just speaking. Leave me alone.
Let him cook. Let him
My
cook.
favorite scene is the "We Need One More" scene. I just always have loved that scene because of obviously the comedic value of the scene, but also just the fact that it adds to the heist scene, you know, because of the cliche heist scene. We talked about it when we were watching the movie as far as like every heist movie has that scene where they put the whole crew together and all that. But this movie is one of my favorite heist movies just because just because of this scene where they're like, we need one more, don't we? And it just kind of adds that comedic value to it. I think it's a really good scene because of that and just the stances that they have just sitting at the bar, drinking as friends, but also coming up with like a national impacting really big heist at the same time. Like it's no big deal, but it obviously is a really big deal. You know, I just think that's probably my favorite scene. My favorite shot, I really don't know. Probably the same. Probably somewhere in that scene where they're just like where Brad Pitt's got his hand on his head and George Clooney is just like saying, you know, we need one more. I just love that scene where they're both sitting together as best friends, although they never acknowledge it during the movie. I just feel like that's a really good friendship scene and a really good shot in general where they're just sitting next to each other, you know? And other than that, probably the beginning scene where it's blue colored, you know, because oceans are blue. I just really like that. It's really funny. But
Are you referring to the title card? Because I will kill
Yes.
you right now.
yes, I am referring to that. Please
Wait
kill
until
me.
we watch the Harry Potter series because he's gonna say, "Oh, look, he got older."
Yeah. When we watch Harry Potter, it's gonna progressively get worse every movie. My critiques, honestly, I will say, I'm probably way too intoxicated to understand the plot that much. So yeah, I'm gonna say that.
Got a critique with the movie.
That's not a critique for the movie, man. That's on you, man.
I'm just saying I don't know any of the critiques I may have because I'm too intoxicated. So
I like
let
that
that
you're
go
holding up a drink
publicly.
right now and you're just like, I like to say I drank too much. As your fault.
Well, it's y'all's fault because of Don Cheadle. It's Don Cheadle's
Hey,
fault.
don't put that on
Let's
us,
be
man.
honest.
Put
Nothing
that
is
on Nick.
Don Cheadle's
It's-
fault. Probably
You're
ever.
right. It's
Don't
not.
put that on
It's
Cheadle.
Nick's fault. It's Nick's fault.
It's always Nick's fault.
Okay, it's always Nick's fault. As far as the rating goes, I'm sorry. Am I too loud? I feel like I'm speaking.
No,
too
You're
you're
loud.
fine.
You're
Just
fine.
continue.
Again.
You're fine.
Anyways,
Man, this guy's really
my
loud.
rating.
Is that just me?
I think I'm gonna give it a 91, just because I really enjoy this movie. It's really fun. It's really complex, and I really love the mystery aspect of like the movie that comes to my head kind of is like, I know that these movies are really critiqued and really like widely regarded as not that good, but up until number 5, I feel like they were pretty good. Talking about Fast and the Furious. Fast 5, I feel like it's very
Dude,
similar to
Tokyo
that
Drift
movie.
is good.
I feel like
Uh,
Fast 5 is very similar to Ocean's 11 in that like it really keeps you going until the end and then kind of explains it at the end. And I really like the idea of that and the impact that Tess has on the movie. I feel like is really cool, because like most heist movies, they don't really regard stuff like that as much, I guess. I just think that like him battling with his love interest with Tess is a really good addition to this movie, and I really like that aspect. So I think I'm gonna give it a 91.
I think
And
that's
you
fair.
guys should have drank probably about 13 times. I think I said or like. So if you guys are behind, please catch up.
It's okay. We're
That's
not
not
doing
part
that
of
one
the
this
drinking
time.
rules today.
We're not doing
Oh
that
yeah,
rule,
yeah,
but
yeah.
also
You're right.
there was like
Lucky
4
you.
different drinking games I could have created in that one speech. The
Honestly.
word phrase, word scene.
Pause the podcast for a second. Brian, are we gonna cook another
It
pizza?
doesn't work
or
like
no?
that.
He's so stupid. Yes,
Pause the
we're cooking another pizza.
podcast,
Let's
and by
finish.
that he
Okay,
means
let's
Nick,
do that.
cut
Freeze
this out.
time. Freeze time.
And jeez.
Aiden, are you cooking a pizza right now?
I thought
Not
you
yet,
already
not
cooked the
hopefully,
pizza.
hopefully, but
We
soon.
cooked
Yes.
one, but there's 3 of us.
Yeah.
Who?
So do I
There's a ghost.
go first, or you about to?
Yeah. Nick,
No,
go
please
ahead.
go.
I'm done. You're
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Go ahead.
This is where things get interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we all know.
All right. So everyone's against me now.
As always.
No, actually no. You guys are gonna be shocked. I enjoyed myself.
Okay.
He's lying. He's a liar.
I don't think he is. Let's see what he said.
So
liar and a
favorite
thief.
actor, favorite actor performance. Don Cheadle.
I'm like, boom. You looking for this?
Yeah, I knew that was coming. How can you even
Listen,
say that? He was
Huge
British
surprise.
in this movie.
Huge.
The fact he
twist.
was British was taking things down, but I got to take a drink every time Don Cheadle was on screen. That's
Was that
pretty good time.
part of his acting choice, or was that part of your choice?
No,
I feel
actually-
like the fact that he was British made it even better.
I
Honestly,
think you're
Um,
wrong.
I
kind of like
actually
in Rush Hour.
I'm in a weird spot right now because I guess I usually go near the beginning and I'm going at the end, and everything I have to say has already kind of been said. My true favorite actor was probably George Clooney.
Okay.
I just enjoyed him. He was a vibe. I really, really liked Val Kilmer's performance in this movie. Robert Pattinson did a great job. And I just think that Ocean was a good, well-rounded character, served as a good, like, middle person to the plot. Michael Keaton was great. What can I say?
I mean, he
Let it be
definitely
known
was
that he's
channeling
referring to every Batman character he could think of.
Bruce. He
And,
definitely was
Ben
channeling
Affleck
some
is
Bruce
also there.
Wayne in this.
Bruce Wayne was fantastic in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruce Wayne was fantastic.
Christian
in this movie.
Bale did I thought he did a great job. Phenomenal.
Favorite scene was the ending whenever they were all walking the fountain, walking away. Already got said. And then I was going to say that also for my favorite shot. And then Reid said it, and I was like, oh shit, I need to think of something else. And then Reid said the scene with the hotel exploding and then continuing to stare at her. And I was like, all right, well, damn. I kind of got robbed, just good shots, good scenes.
Your opinion still matters regardless of it being said or not.
Actually,
Yeah, I feel like
disagree.
you have the right to say it, even though
Nope,
he
he stole
already
it.
said it. I think that contributes to the aspect of how good
wait.
the movie is.
Wait, so
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
agree
hearing
with
is
Aiden on this.
Aiden and Brian agree, and me and Reid agree. Everyone, that's a 50-50
That is a
split.
50-50
I do agree. I'll drink
don't
for
have
that.
Cheers.
I don't have any more drink left, and I don't feel like I have
I
the
think you're
strength to
good.
get
That was the
through
last
another
of
drink.
mine.
Sit this one out.
Oh, there's no more.
Aiden, you're good. You can set this one out. Complaints? I mean, it's a little bit schlocky, tropey, but like all the heist movies are a little bit schlocky tropey.
That's all you got?
It's good. That's really all I got.
Shocked. I'm shocked.
If that's all you got, then that's a win, fellas.
I'm shocked. First
I
win.
agree.
First win.
W.
I am going to give this movie an 11 out of 12, which is an overall rating of 11, which is under
Yeah,
70.
we need out of 100, Nick.
No, it's
Yes,
gotta be out of 100. Come on now.
It has
Oh.
to be out of 100.
So
So that's a 90?
69.
This guy.
What the
No,
hell?
no, no, no.
guy.
No,
Nah.
no. Redo
I
it.
just
Redo
down my
it.
drink.
That's at least an 80.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, what is your
69.
what's your actual amount? Give me something
Be
good.
real. Be
Give us
real.
the real number.
69.
Give us the real number.
69.
Nick, I swear on my life, I will kill you. Give it a real rating.
Aiden threatens another member. Please drink.
69.
That wasn't in the
I
rules, but I'm
still
gonna do it
drink.
anyway.
That is
my real
2 out of
rating.
No, but
3
seriously,
of our
give me
episodes. I
us a
have
real number.
threatened
What you got?
Nicholas.
My real rating is a 69.
That's bullshit.
That's not true, Nick.
If everyone
Come
will
on.
just take their community drink.
Nick, come on!
We've already drunk, but I just need you to tell me what number you
Alright,
got.
alright.
Already drunk.
What are the numbers?
89.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, I can take
Okay.
89.
I
I
can live with that.
respect that.
I can live
I
with that.
respect
That's
it.
higher than when I gave
I-
it, so I mean.
I
yeah.
respect it.
Well, 85.
See, that's
That's
yeah, I
fine
think
too.
85
That's
is
fine
fair.
too. I'm
But you
cool
think
with
this is
that, too.
only a little better than Meet the Feebles?
Good point. 83.
This guy.
Fuck you, Nick.
This guy.
Thank you for the reminder, Brian.
You're welcome.
From here on,
Nick,
henceforth,
as
he's gonna rate
always,
every
you
movie
ruin
lower
everything.
than Meet the Feebles. Nothing will ever beat it.
You really will.
Meet the Feebles is like our gold standard. I should have given it 100, so it could have been a better scale, but no, now my scale only goes up to 84.
All right, fellas. So what's the next movie? Bryant, you're up, man.
Oh. Great. We're going to watch what I believe is the greatest movie of all time.
Okay,
We're going to be watching Silence of the Lambs.
that's a good
Oh,
pick.
God.
That's a good pick. I've been trying to get Nick
That's
to
a-
watch that. You know what this podcast
It's a
is?
Alright.
fantastic film that I've recently come to know that my second best friend has never seen.
This
Second best
podcast
friend,
is just
my
all of
ass.
us trying to get each other to watch things that we have been trying to get each other to watch for years.
Yeah, he's lied to me for years, and I recently found
Alright.
out that he hasn't seen it, so we're going to watch it.
I will be honest that I have lied to you for years, but you have to be honest with the fact that I am your number one best friend. You can't lie
Guys.
about that.
I have a DVD copy of Silence of the Lambs right here.
The fact that you
Fantastic.
have a DVD copy and you haven't seen it is worse than the fact that I've been friends with Bryant for 10 years, telling him that I've seen it when I really haven't. That's
That's
worse.
not true at all.
No,
That's
I think
worse.
that every lie you've ever told
I bought it at
has
a
never
yard
been
sale
as bad
'cause
as
it
this
was
one.
cheap.
So you bought a serial killer movie at a yard sale? Have you actually looked at the
Yeah.
deal to see what's on it?
No.
Oh,
Maybe
God.
you shouldn't watch. Maybe you shouldn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
It sounds like
It
it might
is,
be pirated
in my
as
opinion, the
some
greatest
really,
film ever
really
written
non-interesting
and
porn.
performed. I'm excited about it, and I hope that we all can enjoy it the way that I do.
Got confused.
honest,
I
though,
watched
Brian.
One Flew Over the
Nick's
Did
gonna
Cuckoo's
hate
Nest.
it. I'm telling you now, Nick's gonna
change?
hate it.